You may take page number 52. So we are in the last part of the chapter, and we are studying about the chapter. A house is not a home, and we have seen that there was a boy, and his house was fully burned, and his mother had escaped from the house, and he had to go to the school. And when he went to the school, he was not willing to go to school because he expected that the other friends and other people, they may be making fun of him because he was not having proper dress, uniform was not there, shoes was not there, all the things was burned out, and only the dress which he was wearing when he had gone to the church only was remaining, and with that he had to go to the school. And we know that when any of our friends are coming to the school with not with the proper uniform, or sometimes like you see, like today Saturday's uniform is supposed to be used, and if somebody is coming with a Wednesday's uniform or coming without uniform, then we feel very much like awkward, and we make fun of them, and the teachers also will be asking questions to them, why are you coming in this uniform, and all these type of questions will be there. So it is a kind of shame for the people. So he did not want to go to the school, and by the time and also towards the end of the previous class it was given, like the bad news spreads faster, or it spreads more quickly than the good news. If anything is there good about you, or anything, see, like if you have achieved something, or you got first position in the class, and no, it is not going to be spreaded, or anybody else is not going to know about it, isn't it? So if you go and tell somebody, then only they will come to know. Others, they will not discuss about the achievement of others. People are not interested in discussing about the achievement of others, but they are interested in the mistakes of others. If anything wrong happens to anybody, if anybody has been caught up by principal, and if they are standing in front of the father's office, and you will think that you are standing there, nobody has seen. But when you come out, then you will find that almost 99% of the people in the school has already came to know about it. All the news will be spread all around. So this is there. So any bad news, any kind of in your village also, imagine that it's like any things are going wrong with you in your village, or any mistakes have been taken place, then it will be spread all around. But if any good things are there, it will not spread that fast. So that is the human tendency. We have will have people have an interest of telling bad about others, but they are not much interested in speaking good about others. Very few people only will discuss. Imagine that, see, like if you are presenting a program on the stage and you are very nicely performing. So like if you are presenting a dance and you excellently performed. But there will be only few people will come. Some teachers will come and congratulate you, or some few of your friends who know you very well, they will come and congratulate you. That's all. So nobody else is going to congratulate you. But imagine that you are going to present a speech there, and you forgot the speech in between, and you could not complete the speech, and you came down. Then all will start discussing about that. Why did you go there? Or all will be starting speaking about that. Or if you are going for a dance, then if you are unable to complete the dance, or if you are unable to perform nicely, or in between, like sometimes you are dancing and you have fallen down there and you could not dance, so such a situation is taking place, then everybody will start discuss about it, So anything wrong is there, that will spread very fast. So the news of his house which was burned, all these type of things, he was into a new school, and there was no any much connection with him. Their own mixed village members and all are not studying in that school, but also everyone in the school had known about it. So it was very shameful for him. The next day at the school, people were acting even more strange than usual. I was getting ready for gym class at my locker. People were milling around me, asking me to hurry up. I thought it strange. But in the light of the past few weeks, nothing would surprise me. It almost seemed that they were trying to show me into the gym. Then I saw why. So see, like when see, like after a few days in the beginning, Earlier, when he joined in the class, so he was a new student and nobody was interested to talk to him or nobody was taking care of him, nothing, no care was given to him. So he was just like a stranger there and he was feeling so much lonely there. He was facing so much difficulty there. But when the people came to know about the incident that happened, people started behaving little strange. Some are showing like some kind of some attachment, like, and some are showing very feeling pity on him, or such kind of feelings are there. So they are all trying to act something. So he was feeling some the behavior of the friends or the people, those who are there in the class, have entirely changed. And on that particular day, again the behavior was entirely different, and he did not know what is the reason. But he was preparing, like you are having that drill class is there. Likewise, they are having that gym class is there. So for that he was going to get, for going into that he was getting ready. So if we are going, say they may have to change the dress or any other things may be required. So he was getting ready for that, and other students were telling him to come fast and make him to hurry, or they were almost ready to take him to the gym, or such a way it was there. So he was feeling little ashamed of that. Then I saw why. There was a big table set up with all kinds of stuff on it just for me. They had taken up a collection and bought me school supplies, notebooks, all kinds of different clothes, jeans, tops, sweatsuits. It was like Christmas. I was overcome by emotion. People who had never spoken to me before were coming up to me to introduce themselves. I got all kinds of invitations to their house. Their genuine outpouring of concern really touched me. In that instant, I finally breathed a sigh of relief and thought for the first time that things were going to be okay. I made friends that day. So that day, actually, the friends or the companions, they were compelling him to go to the gym. But when earlier he did not know what is the reason, but when he went to the gym only he came to know that why they are compelling him to come, or why they were making hurry to come, because all of their friends, they had collected some money and they know that they are not having, he is not having all the things. He has lost everything. His clothes are lost, books are lost, or pen, pencil, everything is lost fully. All the things have been burned and nothing is there for him. And now they don't have much money also to purchase all the things new, or it is not that easy. Like if a house is fully burned, then after that we have to build up from the first onwards, So it is very much difficult, and he is not having a father, only mother is there, and the mother has to make money and make the arrangements for him. So all these type of things are there. So they came to understand about this, and without his knowledge, they collected some money. They collected and they brought some products, all the things which is required for him. And there was a big table arranged in the gym, and on that table everything were arranged and kept there. So there was all type of things were there. They had bought me school supplies, whatever things are required for the school, like uniform and other type of things, materials required, all those things were there. Notebooks were there, all kinds of different clothes and different types of clothes were there, because all his clothes were also burned. So the clothes which he has to wear at home, and the clothes which he has to go when he is going out, whatever dresses are required, all type of clothes were there. Jeans, tops, sweatsuits like sweaters and jacket and all these winter clothes, all that type of things are there. And it was just like Christmas, like during Christmas, like it is in Christian, like you are having like Diwali, you can at the time of Diwali, your parents will purchase all type of new clothes and so on, So for us, those who are Christians, they have a big celebration at the time of Christmas. So when we are going to the church for the mass, we normally wear a new dress and go. So we will have to purchase like new dresses, new gift, and also we will we have a habit of creating a Christmas friend. Okay, so like we have a fasting from 1st of December to the 25th. So that 25 days we prepare for the birth of Jesus, and we have to do some good deeds every day. Okay. and we have to avoid like non-veg items or any kind of misbehaviors or anything is there. So all these things we have to avoid. So any kind of sacrifice we have to make. So normally if you are having food from outside, then we can cancel that. Every day if you are having any special items that you can avoid, or any type of things, such kind of any sacrifice we have to make for in order to prepare for the birth of Jesus Christ. So and we will be with the money that we are spending for such kind of purposes, like if a person is using non-veg, so the money that we are spending for that will be collected and kept, and on that day we will purchase some, with that money we will purchase some dresses or some sweets or such kind of things, and we will give to some people, those who are poor or those who are unable to purchase these things. And we also select a friend, a Christmas friend will be there. So we take a lot on the first day, and we will get, and we will not inform that person, but we keep on praying for that person all 25 days. And we are normally, those who are able to go to church, all will be going all 25 days. We are supposed to go to church. It is not compulsory. Those who are able to go, according to the circumstances, people will go. So it is there. So otherwise, we will have to pray continuously, and all 25 days they will be praying. And on the day of Christmas, they will make purchase some gift and give exchanging of gift. All these things are there. Or you might have heard about this Santa Claus. So Santa Claus is a kind of person who comes with the gift, or at the time he actually there was earlier there was a person called Santa Claus. So he found that there are so many people who are suffering, who are not having good dresses, good things like that. So there are no people to celebrate Christmas. They don't have money to celebrate Christmas, or they don't have any things. So what he did is that he, all throughout the year, he will be collecting some money, whatever work, extra money, whatever is there, he will keep, and he will purchase plenty of gifts, and he will go to the different villages and distribute some gift items to the people, those who are very poor. So such a way, the man who became very much famous, and in that way only the Santa Claus was appeared as like a symbol of Christmas like. Okay, so it was an old man, so he had money, and the money which was having, he used to spend for the poor people, and he used to come with a bag, and the dress that he is wearing is the like such kind of dress, like that is a woolen cloth. It is in the foreign countries, and they wear the woolen clothes like that, and come around for giving gift. And afterwards, people started making it as a habit of giving gift to the people. So such kind of habits we create. So here it was there, so like he was having plenty of gift. So at the time, especially children and all their relatives will come to our home, or people from other families, neighbors, all these people will come to our house, and they bring some gift at the time of Christmas. So we will get plenty of gift. Okay. So he was feeling such a kind of things, and even it was more than that. Whatever things were required for him, all the things were there. Everything were purchased by his friends. I was overcome by emotion, so he was feeling so much happiness, and feeling filled with different kinds of emotions. So what he has to do, or how he has to behave, those things he does not know. Sometimes when we are so much happy, we don't know what we have to do. So if you are achieving a prize, or imagine that you are participating in an athletic competition, and if you win a game, or if you win a prize, and if you are coming on the first position, so after that you may not feel, you feel like you are what we have to do, we don't know, like. So if you get some kind of so much amount of achievement, so such mixed emotions will be there. So some you might have seen that those who are winning, they stand on the like for some award function and all, you might have seen, and they stand on the stage and they start crying. Normally nobody is supposed to cry when you are getting some gifts, but they mixed up with a lot amount of that is actually because of their happiness, not because of the sadness, but they some are crying. You might have observed, no? Sometimes, or you might have also felt sometimes. I felt very happy. See, like such kind of a feeling was there for me when I was there. See, like I had recently. My wife was pregnant, and I had taken her to the hospital, and we were there, and I went in. She went inside, and for testing and all, we came to know that she is pregnant, and we had taken her to the hospital. And when she went inside, and after that testing and all, she came, and she said it is twins. And I was so much surprised, or all the mixed feelings was there with me, because happiness, sadness, whatever is there, all feelings was there. Because we have been praying for twins for almost last 5 years. Okay, so as soon as our marriage was there, so there was my wife was pregnant, and she was carrying, and when she was 7 months, that child died in the womb itself. So we lost one child. So the child was having some sickness. Then for around 3 years time, we did not have any children. So we were praying, and after that we got a son. Then from first, when we lost the first child onwards, we were praying for twins. But my wife was actually eagerly praying, but I did not have a belief. I never believed that whatever I am praying, I will get. Okay. But she was having very confident, or she was so much faithful, and she used to pray, and we every day we pray for that. So in the beginning I was praying, and I was expecting, and when we had one son, then after that we thought that it is not possible, or it will not happen. Then after that again she became pregnant, and at that time also we expected, but that child also died, lost, means almost 3 months completed, then it was lost, means or by itself it was died inside the womb. So again we were feeling so much sad. Then after that she next time then she got pregnant. Then we taken her to the hospital, and we had a little bit belief that we were simply just praying for twins, but we never expected. I never expected. She might have expected, but I never expected that I will get what I am praying for. And suddenly when I heard that this was there, and after that we were expecting for a girl. So we wanted to have, because first one is boy, so second one we wanted to have a girl. So we wanted to have a girl child, and we thought that we prayed for both of them, both the girls should be there. Okay, but when at the time of delivery, then it was one boy and one girl. Both are there. At least one girl is there. So one boy and one girl, two are there. So we are very happy. So when I heard, and I could be there, I was there with my wife at the time of delivery. I was there in Kerala. Now they are, both of them are there. So when I heard, when I saw first time when I got, so when they informed, and then they received my first, when the first child was born, I could not be there. I was here, and she was there, and I could not see the child first time. And after 2-3 months only, after 2 months, when she came back, when I went to Kerala for bringing her back, only at that time I saw my son first time. But this time I could be there when at the time of her birth. So both were there, and my wife's mother was there, and one of our another relative was there. All of us were there, so we could receive. So it was very so much happiness, and we cannot express what sort of feelings. And your parents also might be feeling the same way, you know. So you, when I am telling this one, you may not feel much happiness or sadness or whatever feelings you may not be experiencing, but your parents have already experienced these things, you know. So when having a child is a very, especially in these days, nowadays, it is very complicated. It is not that easy, you know. So earlier it was there, still like a husband and wife, after the marriage they will have child. These things are very normal. But nowadays it is not like that, you know. So some people are not getting children, some are after many years also they are not having, and some lose like this, you know. So and when we lost these things, we were thinking that only for us why it is happening like that, or why it is like that. So we were thinking, and when we discussed all these things with many of the people, many were sharing that they also had it. So they all may not share these things with anyone, but many of the people are suffering, or when they have lost, some are lost 2-3 children, and after that they are getting something one. So such a way it is there. So we had a lot amount of pleasure, lot amount of happiness. So he was feeling such kind of an emotion. So he was thinking he lost everything. His father was lost, his house is lost, his properties, all the things were lost, and his cat which was there, which was very closer to him, that was also lost. And he was feeling that he was becoming lonely, and he felt like even to die. He did not have a confidence to leave also. Okay, so such a situation was there, and he was thinking that his friends, this new friends are there. He did not have any friends with anybody because he is in a new school and he could not make any friendship with anyone. So he was feeling so much loneliness there. But when he went there, then those who are there, those who are strangers to him actually, but they had arranged everything. They understood what is the need of him, and they made everything for him. All the arrangements were made. People who had never spoken to me before were coming up to me to introduce themselves, and until that time, those who have children, those who had never spoken to him, was coming to introduce himself and was coming to talk to him. So they wanted to share, and they wanted to make friendship with him. I got all kinds of invitation to their houses, and also not only that, they all invited them to their house. So sometimes, like when you are having, if you are having a friend, you will invite your friend to your house, especially like some celebrations are there at your house, like your birthday may be there, or some anniversaries are there, or such kind, any kind of functions are there at your house. Then you will invite your close friends, you know. So he was getting so much amount of till now. Then nobody was inviting, but now many invitations he was getting, and their genuine outpouring of concern really touched me. So they were showing their care too much, you know. So much amount of like outpouring means overfilled, and even after coming out, like so much amount of love and affection he was getting. So much concern, care was there. He felt a lot amount of love from his own friends, and he was feeling so much happy there. In that instant, I finally breathed a sigh of relief and thought for the first time that things were going to be okay. So then till that time he had never had a hope, that he did not want to leave also. He was feeling that everything is losing and I don't want to leave, I want to die. So such kind of feeling was there for him. But now his mood has changed. He got a relief. So now he is thinking that there is something, so the things are going to be okay, everything will go on smoothly. You know, so our life is like that. So there is always, it is just like the waves, you know. So you might have seen your, this one, that breath, so it's like your heartbeat, this one is there, what to say, ECG is there, you know. So if you take the ECG, if it goes straight line without any problem, then it means that you died, you know. So the ECG will be there, it is going up and down. And when it is going up and down, then only your life is, or you are alive. Once it becomes straight line, it means that you are died. Okay? So this is the life. So in life, there will be ups, there will be downs. There will be happiness, there will be sadness. Okay? All these type of things will be there. There sometimes we will face success, sometimes we will face failure. If you search the life of any person in the world, there is not even a single person who has achieved only success. Can you say anybody's name who has only received success? Nobody will be there. Okay? Who is that here? Okay? So you might have also failed. Sometimes we feel lot amount of pain. You know. So we never get success just by first attempt. You know. Once you go, like you are going to participate in a competition. First time you go itself, you may not win. You know. You go in a competition, you will fail. Again you will go participate, you will fail. Third time also you may fail. Fourth time you may get success. You know. So nobody is there in this world who has only achieved success. You have faced lot amount of struggles, lot amount of failures, lot amount of competitions you have to face, lot amount of pains we have to suffer. You know. So if you whatever things that, imagine that's like if you are practicing dance. Okay. So first day if you dance, then all your joints will start paining. You know. Or if you are going for a game. So if first day you go for practicing, imagine that you are going for playing cricket. So first time you do bowling, then first ball will hit on your leg, first will be a second one on your head, you know. So you will get 2-3 balls on your body, and today so much amount of pain you will get, you know. And at that time if you think that, oh, if I am only getting pain and I am not going to practice this one, then you cannot become successful. Or imagine that, see, like if you want to learn cycling, first time you start cycling, you will fall down, you know. And you will sometimes, some are breaking even legs and hands and all sometimes. Otherwise, at least some small injuries will be there, some pain will be there, and especially this portion and all, you will get that pedal and all will come and hit on this area. You know. And at that time you will get a lot amount of pain. And after that, if you decide that, oh, it is very painful thing and I don't want to do, then you will never learn cycling. You know. So first you get the pain, then again you have to overcome that. Second day again you may go, second day again you may fail. You know. And third time you may be able to successfully able to cycle it. So whatever things that we are doing is in our life is like that. So there are ups will be there and downs will be there. So our life is a mixture of ups and downs. So likewise he was also feeling. So earlier he was feeling that only losses were there. And now he felt that somebody is there to help him, somebody is there to support him, somebody is there to love him. So he was feeling happy and he made friends that day. A month later, I was at my house watching them rebuild it. But this time it was different. I wasn't alone. I was with two of my new friends from school. It took a fire for me to stop focusing on my feelings of insecurity and open up to all wonderful people around me. Now I was sitting there watching my house being rebuilt when I realized my life was doing the same thing. So here he found that so after a month he was sitting there in front of his house, and the reconstruction of his house fully was burned down and the house was fully destroyed and the house was getting rebuilt. So he was there sitting and watching that. And at that time it was earlier always he used to sit alone because he did not have any friends, nobody was there. And he was always alone. But this time it was different because he was sitting with his two friends. I wasn't alone, I was with two of my friends from school. And that is also from the new school that he is going. So because he had got a lot amount of new friends on the day of that, after the fire, people started to consider him, like him, and they had many friends. So at that time now he felt very happy. It took a fire for me to stop focusing on my feelings of insecurity and open up to all the wonderful people around me. So a fire was needed to understand that people are there to love him. So in the beginning, he was having a lot amount of feeling of insecurity. He was feeling so much insecure. He was not feeling comfortable. He was going to a new school. He found that the building of the school building is very much strange, and the teachers are very much different, and the friends are there. Or all these things are a lot amount of changes he faced. You know. So such kind of feelings he was there, and he was feeling so much lonely there. He was very much lonely. He was facing lot amount of problems. But now he got many friends, and he became friendly with everyone. And his attitude towards his life also was changing. He also was getting rebuilt after the fire. He himself, the building was rebuilt, and along with that, he also was making a rebuild. I was sitting there watching my house being rebuilt. Then when I realized my life was doing the same thing, so his life also is rebuilding, you know. So in our life we feel that this type of rebuildings are there. So like we have some kind of imagination, some kind of expectations are there. But always we may not be able to achieve those things. Okay. So see, like when I was studying up to 10th class, my favorite subject was physics and mathematics. Okay, and I wanted to do some kind of like engineering line I wanted to study. I wanted to study like PCM and all I have to study, and I will go for engineering and all I thought. And we had 5 friends. And including me, we were 5 of us were friends with. And earlier we thought that we will join for like PCM, science batch we will join. And in our side we have like this PCM, PCB is not there. We have a science stream is there, commerce stream is there, art stream is there. 3 streams are there. First, second, third, like that. It is there. Okay. So first we thought that we will go for science stream and we will study. So, but I was staying in a hostel, and I applied. First I asked the in charge of that. There was a father. So We in our batch around 12 people were there, and out of that 9 people had applied for science. And the father, he told me that all cannot study science, only 2 can study. And you can imagine, you can decide who will study, and you have to write and give me. And earlier 9 were there to apply for the science, but after that I asked with 4 of my friends, and all 4 of them said that I am going for commerce. Then I thought that if I go, then I will become alone. So I also joined for commerce. Okay, so 5 of us joined for commerce. And till that I did not know what is commerce and what I am going to do and all. And after that I heard about this one, then I joined. Then I thought that commerce is, I discussed with many people, then they said that commerce is a very nice stream and you can study, you will become manager of a company. Very nice. Thinking like that, I thought I will go for a BBA, then after that MBA, after that manager. Very nice to sit in the AC room and relax there, enjoy. Thinking like that, I was going on and I completed my studies and I was searching for job. And by the time I completed my BBA, I found that even the one who is running bakery or running a tea shop there also is having MBA. Bigger qualification. I thought that only few are having, but now everybody is having MBA. And I searched for job, and it was not easy to get job. And after that, I got an offer from this school in Khalilabad. Then I thought teaching, but I never thought of becoming a teacher. Okay, till that time, and I never thought that I can teach. I was not able to stand in front of some 10 people and speak also. So I was thinking that like some 40 students are there, and also for 5 minutes I am unable to speak continuously, because like when like NCA meeting and all will be there, and if I have to give a speech for 5 minutes, I was unable to give. But when I came, then I could start it, and I could do it. So it became so. What we are expecting, we may not become, but we have to like what we get. So then only we will continue in our life, and we can continue a smooth life. So we have to like what we get. We may not get always. We may not get what we expect, but whatever we get, we should like. Then we can live a happy life. Okay. The remaining is to study next class.